So then this heart tube folds. Whenever it folds in such a way that the sinus venosus somehow goes on the posterior aspect. So the atria, the left atrium is literally posterior even in the adults. Okay, and here you can see the conus is here. This is conus cordis, and from there the truncus. Okay, so if this specimen is asked, so these are the developing atrial. This is the common atrial chamber. Then here is the common ventricular chamber, conus, and then truncus arteriosus. Okay. Again here, whenever you see this kind of structures, when you see a structure like this is the sinus venosus. Sinus venosus on the posterior aspect. And here you can see the truncus. So truncus is anterior, sinus venosus is posterior. Now in this view, these are the developing atria. This is the thick wall developing ventricles. Okay. Now firstly let's go to the atrial chambers development, or this here actually both the common atrial chamber and common ventricular chamber are seen, and both are getting divided. So now let's see how the atria gets divided. Atria get divided, you can see here the septum primum coming. These are the endocardial cushions. These cushions are formed from the neural crest cell. So any neural abnormality can also lead to cardiac abnormality. Okay. At the same time, you can see the muscular part of the interventricular septum getting developed. In this, you can see the septum primum has fused down. So septum primum, foramen primum. Now when septum primum fuses here, foramen secundum comes on the top, and now septum secundum has started. You can see here, small septum secundum has started to get formed. This is the sinoatrial valve. Septum spurium is here above, and then this is the valve. This right wall is divided by two limbic bands into three parts. Okay, and that will form the valves of the coronary sinus wall of the inferior vena cava. Okay, and crista terminalis. There are three things which are formed from the right venous wall over here. There are two bands which divide it. Between the first above the first band is crista terminalis. Between the first band and second band, superior and inferior band, is valve for inferior vena cava. Below the inferior valve is coronary sinus. So three things develop from this venous valve.